Knowledge, wisdom, intelligence. Are they the same thing? No. Okay, what is intelligence? I believe in Gardner's 7 intelligences. However, intelligence is innate, mostly, especially when it comes to IQ. And I do believe an IQ test, is a great way to measure intelligence. Intelligence is essentially the ability of one to manipulate one's environment to suit one's whims. Now, what about knowledge? Knowledge is more or less just the collection of data. Hopefully factual data, and I'll get into that in a second. What's wisdom? Wisdom can be gained by 2 ways. Ideally, it's gained by learning from the mistakes of those around you and not your own mistakes, or even the mistakes of those in history. However, usually wisdom is gained, in my situation and in others, through making mistakes and learning from them. You don't have to be intelligent to gain wisdom or knowledge, although those with higher intelligences do seem to have higher levels of both wisdom and knowledge. This, I believe, is because those with intelligence are more geared toward, well, with knowledge, somebody with a higher intelligence is usually geared toward learning, whereas somebody that's not intelligent, not necessarily. Also, with wisdom, the quicker you learn, the better. Now, the problem with this is this. In the modern sense, education has replaced intelligence. People assume that because somebody has an education that they're intelligent. This is not the case anymore. Because of how widespread education is, not necessarily are people educated that are educated. Or the facts that they learn are subjective and not objective, meaning they're not factual. While working in mental health, most of my colleagues were had doctorates. Well, most of them had master's degrees, but then there were people with doctorates and bachelor's degrees. So how did this translate into their intelligence, or their ability, their wisdom, and their knowledge? Their knowledge was sometimes quite high, but their wisdom was not. They didn't know how to understand other people, nor did they understand themselves. What was quite humorous is when somebody would be living at home in their 30s or 40s and explaining to their clients why it was bad that they live at home. There's no self-reflection in a stupid person, and this is a problem. Most people are stupid, and I will be doing a video about why IQ isn't everything. Most people are not particularly intelligent. So, basically what I'm getting at here is intelligence is more or less innate, but wisdom and knowledge can be gained through environmental factors. However, the degree to which that wisdom or that knowledge is implemented are 2 very different things.